Back into the globe on this one, and on my adventures, I do like to seek out the quirky and dwell in that which is a little off-centre. Here, you find me heading to Hamilton, Ontario, and for much valued time with a favoured cousin, his car, and his TV show. Welcome to Dom's Diary. This'll be good. Well, I was just thinking of a number of advantages of having a cousin called Cadillac Bill. And fairly high on that list is that Bill is a trained filmmaker and is holding the camera now. There's another advantage, Bill, and that is that you do live up to your name here, Cadillac Bill, and get to drive these incredible cars, which look a little bit out of sync with the more normal SUVs going up there. So this is a new experience for me, driving a Cadillac. So let's see how I get on. Okay, now, so we're going to turn this on, and there we go.
Here we go.
Now you can hear that. That's a car.
Is it running?
Yeah, I think so.
No, it's not.
Oh, isn't it?
Now it's running. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 1977 Cadillac Eldorado. Dominic looks terrific in it.
Right, so we go one down to drive forward.
Two down, I think.
Two down. Let's try that for size. And then I'm going to go straight on up this road.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh no, that's backwards.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to go back up one.
No. Actually, to the right. Okay, there you go. Now.
Right.
Here we go.
Now that feels like it's going to work. There we go.
Here we go.
Right. So this is today is my first day in a Cadillac, and I'm also just remembering that I'm actually driving in a country that I don't normally drive in.
Yeah.
So what I find helpful about remembering on which side of the road to drive is noting where the steering wheel is in relation to the curb. And if you're kind of, if you've got a car's distance between you, you're going to be all right, aren't you? And
turn left here.
All right.
And we're going to see the big bonnet as it sweeps across the road here. Magnificent bonnet. Look at that. Here we go.
Is that the Cadillac emblem?
Yeah.
At the top there.
Yeah, there we go. And look, folks, there.
Why do you like Cadillacs so much?
I like them because they're comfortable, they're grand. They also, Cadillacs have always been very stylish. So they're not exactly conservative. They're actually rather outrageous sometimes.
And a bit kind of
over the top.
A bit sort of Hollywood, bit glamorous.
Yeah, absolutely.
Left or right here?
So this is where we're going, to the Winchester Arms, ladies and gentlemen. This is where Dominic's from, his town of Winchester.
Well, this is my first time in a Cadillac, and I can see why Elvis liked them. And you like your rock and roll, don't you? Right. So I think there's a correlation between great rock and roll and Cadillacs, and I'm enjoying making that link right now. As chatting here with you, Bill. And where are we? We're in Dundas, which is a kind of suburb of Toronto, isn't it? Yeah,
well, it's near Toronto, very near Hamilton, Ontario.
Okay, good. Well, it's lovely to be here with you and the family. Let's go and have some lunch in the Winchester.
In the Winchester.
And a mighty fine lunch it was too, with proper roasties, Yorkshires and everything. Now, Bill and I are lifelong friends. We've both been attracted by showbiz and media, and I'd say we occupy very different ends of the broadcast spectrum. But we are each other's greatest fans. For me, I love his humour and quirky, offbeat approach with the Cadillac Bill show. During this visit, we went to the show studio and we had fun remembering the season back in 2016 when I was his UK reporter.
We're going to our reporter in England. Yeah, we've got our own reporter in England, Dom Chambers, and there he is.
I'm Dom, and I'm in the middle of the historic city of Wells, and this wonderful edifice is a very typical British late medieval building, which kind of sticks out a little bit. Lots of.
But right now we're going to go to England and see what's going on with our reporter there in England, and it's Dom. Hey there, Dom. There you are.
I'm Dom, and you find me surrounded by water. Water plays an enormous part in the importance of what makes Britain and how the history has determined the country that we're in today. We are, of course, islands, and islands and the sea have been the principal point of defence. We think of how many times that this country has been saved from invasion because of the sea. If you think about it from this point of view, over 2,000 years, the first 1,000 years was the history of invasion of the British Isles. We think of Romans, we think of Saxons, we think of Vikings, of course, and ultimately the Normans. And after the Normans settled here, it becomes, in the second 1,000 years, a history of defence. And the sea has played an enormous role in the fact of keeping Britain free from invading powers. The history of Europe is the history of the movement of peoples from east to west. And the British Isles are a case in point. The invasions come from the east and they push the indigenous populations to the west, which is why the Celtic peoples, the original British peoples, are all on the western side in Cornwall, Wales and the west side of Scotland. So here I am, fully immersed in water, talking about the British Isles. It's back over to you, Bill. I'm Dom for the Cadillac Bill show.
Thank you, Dom. Great stuff.
More information from Don. I love him.
And right there in the swimming pool.
Mercifully, the only time I've ever seen fit in my reporting career to do so with very little clothes on. This is not to be encouraged, I feel, and it was a one-off occasion. Brilliant though, and lovely to re-engage with the Cadillac Bill show. And also, as I look at that footage, a happy reminder of just how far my own personal health journey has become. I think since that was shot in 2016, I've managed to lose over 8 stone. So less of me, in this sense, is better. For now though, I'm back to driving this little SUV as I head out into the Somerset Hills for meetings to further the mission of all the stuff that I'm up to. So with sweet and beautiful memories of my time in Canada and that moment in a Cadillac, it's back to normal now. I'll catch you on the next one.